There you go. Say hello.
Hello.
Can you look right here? Like right where Daddy's finger is. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go.
What's that?
That's a camera.
Pens.
And there are pens. Yes. Hey everybody, welcome to Wondrous Wednesday. It's November 11th, and yesterday was a long day. I mean, it was just one of those days where at work I was at meeting, and like all these things going on, and then never had time to actually do them because I was in another meeting. And I've also come to realize that the top 10 Tuesday videos always take a lot longer for me to do the post on, so that didn't get up until really late last night. But at least according to Pacific Standard Time, I still got it in under the wire, and it was on a Tuesday, even though it was super late. Other than that, things are good. Logan's doing great. Liam's still got a cold, so he's coughing a lot, but he's doing okay. The new iMac that I bought from a friend of mine is coming on Saturday, so I'm super excited about that. And then there was the GOP debate last night, which I only heard a very little of on the radio before I got home, and I will be watching that before I do the show for Sunday, and that's kind of the updates from here. And as for the Wondrous Wednesday topic, there was recently discovered an old trunk inside The Hague, inside of a postal museum, and it had been delivered there back in 1926, but that trunk had never been opened. And the letters inside were written between 1680 and 1706. These are hundreds of years old, and still in incredibly good condition because they've just been left alone. It turned out that the reason why these were stuffed in a trunk was back in the day, letters were actually paid for by the person who received them. So if there was no one there to receive the letter, the postmasters would generally just hold on to it, hoping somebody would come looking for it so they could make their money. And this just built up over years and years and years. And the trunk was originally located in a Dutch postmaster's office in the Netherlands, before it was transferred to The Hague in 1926. Now a team of researchers have found that trunk, and they're going to go through all the letters. There are 2,600 letters, and about 600 of them have never even been opened. And these are letters from aristocrats, from lovers, from friends, from relatives. It's a huge piece of authentic history from one person to another. The kind of things that people didn't talk about in the open, but they only put down pen to paper. And I have to give the cuteness credit to the people from Leiden, Oxford, MIT, and Yale who have all come together on this project, and they named the project Signed, Sealed, and Undelivered. Who says scientists don't have a sense of humor? What I think is miraculous and a little sad about this is that we don't write letters anymore. There's never going to be some sort of discovered archive of unsent emails. There is something so much more personal, so much more touching about a handwritten letter versus an email or versus a text message, and especially versus an emoji. And I don't give myself any more credit in this area. I tried to get back to writing letters to my friends and to my family a few years ago and tried to make that like a thing, but even I couldn't keep up with it. I do understand that it's just more work, and we just don't have time, and it's so easy to just connect with someone via email, but there is a little bit of something lost. And it's really cool that we've discovered this trunk now, and we can kind of pick a little bit of that up. So that's my little tidbit for Wondrous Wednesday. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and as always, be good to each other.